What's up, everybody? So in continuing with the little EDC tool pouch I did the other day, I thought I'd go ahead and empty out the backpack that I mentioned in the previous video. But before I get to that, I'll just empty out my pockets. I've already emptied them out here just to show you some of the things I carry on my person in addition to this bag. So the first thing I carry is my wallet, and it's a Travex wallet. I like it a lot. It's RFID blocking, and you can go to travex.com, I think is the name of the website, but I really like this wallet. It's metal, it's really durable, and it fits in my front pants pocket just perfect, and that's where I like to carry my wallet. Typical during the work, I have another watch that I don't wear very often. I'm afraid to tear it up, but it's the Citizen Eco Drive Skyhawk. But typically I wear this is a Timex Expedition shockproof watch. It's pretty big. It's a pretty big watch, but it serves my needs because I'm pretty rough on stuff like this. I bang it up pretty good, and it's hanging in there for me. And I typically wear some kind of sunglasses, whether it be some. These aren't the most expensive. Well, look at that. Glasses money can buy. They're wiley-x. But the company I work for issued them when I went overseas, so I held on to them. Another favorite pair of glasses I have is, you can see that they're starting to come apart here on the side, but these are Costa Del Mar triple tails, and no kidding, I bought these glasses back in 2005, and I sent them back to them one time to have the lenses buffed out or replaced, and it cost me 80 bucks. So for a pair of sunglasses that I originally paid about $130 for, to throw another 80 bucks on top of it for them to last 12 years, I think that's pretty good. Recently I've discovered this brand right here, Tifosi. They're not the... Well, this thing does not like to focus. There we go. And the cool thing about these glasses, let me show you. Can't wait to try these out when I'm fishing. But they're not bad looking sunglasses. They got little rubberized tips here on the sides. But I don't know if you can see it, but at the bottom, they're actually have some reading glasses built into them right here, so they're like a bifocal. So I think they're very limited in the strength, because you know reading glasses are just magnifiers, and that's what these are. So if I'm fishing, instead of taking off my sunglasses, putting on my glasses, my reading glasses, I can just use these when I'm tying knots and other things like that. So I'm farsighted. I typically wear contact lenses. But you know, you get old, you can't see close up, so you need reading glasses. Without my contacts, I can read up close just fine, but I can't see far away. I also carry or wear a paracord bracelet that was made by Big Ferg's Cord. I've mentioned him in other videos. That's on me. I also carry a tube of chapstick, a Fisher Space Pen, and this is a really cheap flashlight, but it works good. It runs off of one AAA battery. It fits in my pocket. It's got a clip, and I carry it everywhere. I also carry a knife. This happens to be the CRKT Crawford Crasper, and this is a big fighting knife. It's durable. It's hardened. It holds a good edge. It's bulletproof. You can see I've used it to beat on things that I probably shouldn't have, but I've had it for a number of years as well. Typical, my everyday carry weapon is and I've unloaded it for any of these safety Nazis out there, but it's the Ruger LCR revolver and .357 Magnum. I do have a clip draw clip on this weapon, and I tell you what, you tuck this in. I carry appendix. You tuck it into your waistband, clip that on your belt, and I don't even know it's there half the time. And you know, carry some hollow point personal defense ammunition with it, and that's what I carry on me every day. So this bag is it's a Swiss Gear. I don't remember the model number. I actually picked this up at Target, and it was on sale. And I guess we can go around the outside. So on the top of the bag, I carry a climbing carabiner. You never know when you want to pull something or have to, you know, pull yourself out of a hole. I also wear a rigger's belt, so this will always be able to clip on me and pull me out of a ditch if I fall down. I know it seems far-fetched, but you know, it never happens until it does, is our attitude. I also have a whistle with a cheap built-in compass and a small digital thermometer. In the side pocket here on the outside, this is just a typical write in the rain notebook. case I need to take notes on anything. And I have another cheap flashlight on the front. This is another one of those cheap special ones, but it runs off of an 18650 battery, and believe me, this thing is pretty bright for what I paid for it. So let's go get into the front zip pocket here. Now you forgive me because some of this stuff I don't even remember what I keep in here. Okay, well, this just some business cards and an expired driver's license. It's not expired, but I changed my address, and it's still good for identification purposes as long as it's still valid. Still good for ID, but not for driving. So I carry that in that front pocket. Some more chapstick. This is just some homemade stuff I made, messing around. I don't use chapstick often, but when I need it, I like to have it available. It's that time of year, so you know when you have a sinus or some congestion, it's always good to have something to unblock it. And that is it in that front pocket. No, it's not either. Oh, here on the side. So I have another one of those small flashlights, and I also have some Saber pepper spray. In this top zipper portion here, I have this right here is just a leather notebook cover, and I keep an old Samsung phone in here. It's just got some reference material on it, maps. It doesn't have a SIM card, but I can sync up the GPS with my phone as a my iPhone. I can use it as a hotspot, and this is just another notebook to carry and keep notes in. This was a gift from my wife for an anniversary or something, and I carry it with me because I like it. A very rustic leather look. I also have, this is a tin. This is called Fix and Wax. It's basically all natural. You can use it for your skin. If you get dry around your fingers or your knuckles, you can rub it on there. You can also rub it on your bladed weapons to protect them from rust. You can rub it on leather. It's also a conditioner, and it's all natural. You could probably eat it if you wanted to, but I don't recommend it. That's all that's in this front pouch. Sometimes it depends on what I'm doing. I might have a Think Tank Pixel Pocket. This is just for spare memory cards for my camera. It depends on if I'm out doing a photography thing or not. But I pulled that out because I wasn't using it. And the front compartment here, let's see what we have. Okay, I have a handcuff key and some earplugs attached to a lanyard. And I have several of these pouches. Now these pouches, they may not look like much, and they're not any name brand. These are just cheap, but I'll tell you how much I pay for them here in a minute. So I keep that pouch. I keep, of course, my Maxpedition tool pouch, but everybody knows what's in there. I have another pouch here of the same type of the first one. I'll go through all these here in a minute. And I also have a first aid pouch with some standard first aid equipment in it. In the bottom of the bag, I have some leather work gloves in case I have to, need some gloves to work on a car or change a tire or assist somebody else in the same situation. That's in the very bottom of the bag. And that is all there is in this section. And I go to the back, then I'll go through each of those little pouches. So back here, oh, this is not supposed to be in here, but it is. This is a neck knife I won at a competition. I think I included this on another video, so I won't go over that one. I think that's just in there because I was showing somebody at work. I keep two reloading strips in here for my pistol. This is so now I have 10 extra rounds of ammunition, and not necessarily for self-defense, but I had the opportunity to go to a range one day, and I only had the ammunition that was in the weapon, so I shot it 5 times and I was done. I also have another paracord bracelet. I bought this on a whim. It's got a cheap ferro rod and a striker, which it works in a pinch, and it's got a whistle. It works in a pinch, but it's not the best. But if nothing else, I've got a good bit of paracord there. And this is a mini USB to USB cord that I don't remember why that's in there. It goes to something I have for charging, I'm sure. I think that's it. And in the back I have a fixed blade. This is a Mora. And if anybody ever have used a Mora knife, they're it's a very good knife for what you pay for them. This thing is razor sharp when you get it. Got a nice plastic sheath, and I keep it in there because sometimes I like having a fixed blade. And I think that is it for the inside of the bag. Yep, that is it. So let me move the bag out of the way.